Hello, welcome to our 8th annual multidisciplinary high-risk diabetic foot conference here in the beautiful Arizona Grand Resort in Phoenix, Arizona. I'd like to thank you personally for attending this year's Desert Foot Conference. I'm sure you'll find that this is one of the best that we've had so far. I also need to personally thank you for your dedication to making our conferences successful as we move from year to year. And this really helps us in accomplishing our mission of advancing our professions forward.
What we at Present try to do with our conferences is to put the most experienced, the most well-regarded teachers in podiatry up on the podium and to fill the lecture hall with podiatrists that are trying to improve their practices and the way that they treat patients.
Well, first of all, I want to thank all the attendees from coming all around the country to join us here, especially the faculty, which I think separates the Present conferences from all the other conferences in the country.
Whenever I go to any medical education meeting, what I hope to gain is one or two tidbits of knowledge, usually from somebody I highly respect as a speaker. If I can pick up one little piece of knowledge which I can use on Monday morning when I go back to change my practice or to try something a little bit different, either something I picked up from a speaker or something I picked up from the exhibit hall, that's what excites me and that's what I hope to gain.
What I hope to gain from this conference is learning little pearls from the experts, collegial relationships with other colleagues of mine, reconnect with other folks I haven't seen for quite some time, and also see what the newest products are out in the market from the vendors.
At this conference, Stanley Kalish has been our mentor. He's the founder of this franchise, and Stanley brings Harold Schoenhaus, Bob Frykeberg, Guido LaPorta, who are arguably the four horsemen of podiatry that are all very experienced teachers, have all worked in residency programs, and have taught a generation of podiatrists how to treat their patients better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stan Kalish. I'm the founder of Superbones and scientific co-chairman with Dr. Schoenhaus, LaPorta, and Frykeberg, and have developed this meeting for the past 20 years to the wonderful heights it is today. Well, I like to see an interesting meeting that provides high-level education with good speakers.
My own goal is to be sure that this meeting meets the level of care, sophistication, and information that I was hoping would come across to an invited group of podiatric physicians and surgeons.
The reason I'm here is because I believe in the concept of this meeting, which is to bring evidence-based information to both attendings and residents, having it be clinically oriented so they can go back to practice or go back to their residency on Monday and use a lot of the information.
Well, I look to see that the meetings and the lectures stay relevant, and that we give the opportunity to young speakers who have the ability and the training to present these topics in a clear manner to our audience.
Our goals are to bring the latest in technologies and medical as well as surgical information to our attendees.
I'm really impressed. I've learned a lot. I really liked on Thursday Dr. Tracy Lahalik. She's from Temple, and she was speaking about the newer dermatological topical creams for different problems.
It's been engaging and exciting. I've never seen this much participation from vendors before, so I thought that the workshop component was interesting. Also that we received breaks to specifically go visit the vendors, which I think will help the conference grow in the future.
It's been a great conference. I think the venue's been spectacular.
Great.
Lectures have been very rewarding to attend so far.
Nice.
One in particular, as a resident, it's nice to get review on certain things, and Dr. LaPorta had a great one on plates.
Yeah.
Additionally, I just like to meet people. I think the future of the profession is in good hands. The residents that I see here are obviously all well-trained. And if I can in any way enhance what they know or what they do, then I'm very satisfied.
And I like a conference that makes our attendees feel important. We want a first-class environment, a first-class venue, first-class speakers, first-class food, and we want them to be proud when they leave this meeting that they had a good educational experience and they feel proud to be podiatric physicians.
When one looks at the presentations and the caliber of material being presented, I have a tremendous amount of pride that we were able to meet those goals and objectives.
The exhibitors who come here are really the heart of our conference. If it wasn't for the exhibitors, I don't believe Present would be growing, the meetings would be growing, and it's through their kind generosity and support that really makes this meeting happen. But in the end, in each individual tabletop, we find the scientific leadership that's really growing patient care from innovation and scientific programming.
As always, I mean, Presents does an outstanding job of clinical education. Some of the top speakers in the world are here, experts on the topic, so it's a great opportunity to educate ourselves as vendors, but also hopefully meet new customers to share our experiences with also. Advanced Biohealing is a leader in regenerative medicine and one of the makers of Dermagraft, bioengineered living dermal replacement.
The Superbones West Conference was a great opportunity for us to display our regenerative tissue matrix product, Graft Jacket, as well as to introduce VacVia to podiatrists across the country. KCI is proud to have been the grand sponsor for Superbones West Conference this year, and we're looking forward to spending many, many more years together with Superbones Conference.
Oh, our experience has been great. We've always been a participant in this one, the Desert Foot, which is a big one for us. That's a great product, and it kind of falls back to back, so our experience has been great. We get a good turnout, great people, and it's always been positive for us.
Alcovist HTC is committed to the podiatry market. We are planning on attending all of the ePresent sponsor conferences for 2012, and we're very excited to continue our relationship, meet many exciting and new podiatrists, podiatrists in training, and to further our penetration in the podiatry market.
We always want our meetings to be better and more attended.
We also have workshops, which allows us to bring new products and innovative new technologies to podiatrists.
We've been doing ePresent now for about 11 years. We're now one of the largest online education companies in the country in the podiatric and wound care marketplace. We constantly are never happy with our technology. We're always coming out with new technologies. For instance, we're coming out now with an incredible Apple and Android app that will allow our lectures and our CME credits to be streamed all around the world.
And all of this is, of course, now being recorded so that we can play it back online and bring all this to a much broader audience on the Present Podiatry website.
We're talking about 287 evidence-based lectures from the leading faculty. We feel that by providing the best science and putting it out in a very simplistic way that physicians could learn as quickly as possible and then provide these new guidelines and evidence-based protocols to their patients. So in the end, we're constantly evolving. We're a relatively young company that's growing very quickly, and I really need to give the credit to my partner Alan Sherman and his incredible team of programmers now that are literally changing the world.